So here you'll be able to select what class you want to look at. For example, PP1 here, right? At the top here is the summative information about this class, starting with the breakdown in terms of gender, boys and girls, the number of teachers assigned to this class, the average work covered, the number of strands these particular students in this class are taking, and the overall attendance. Below it is a weekly breakdown of what strands have been covered, what has been covered, and the performance of students in that particular strand. So for example, you can see in this week, in the letter identification strand, the letter A was assessed, and this is how the students performed in that particular strand. To get more details about this, that's why we do have this details button, which we'll look at shortly. Then below it is all the rest of the strands with regards to the performance. You can always toggle to see different weeks, and actually move back and forth in terms of months. Right, then below it is the class attendance. Remember, we are in the class page, so we are looking at details of this class PP1, and again, in this particular week, 86% attendance, 14% absent. The number of students who are at risk of not attending school. So here is a graph showing that again on a daily breakdown in this particular week, and even below it is now the actual student attendance sheet for the students in this week. So on Sunday, all were nil. Monday, Tuesday, so on and so forth, both in the morning and in the afternoon. Right, so below is a key for better interpretation of the data here. So for example, a tick means present, and X is absent, and nil meaning attendance was not captured. So back to this, where we were able to see the strand progress on a weekly basis. So we can click on details, meaning you want to view more details about these students in this particular strand on this particular week. Alright, so the class, the letter, the strand, work covered, assessments taken, activities recommended, a breakdown of the letters covered, the weekly assessment in terms of the number of assessments done and the aggregated results, 3 students assessed, this is the aggregated results. Then here is a more detailed breakdown of the results. So here you'll be able to see what each student scored. So those who scored exceeding expectation, they'll be here, meeting expectation, approaching expectation, and below expectation. So and again, for each band, you'll be able to see what activity was recommended for those students. So we also have the weekly class performance trend, based on how overall has the class been performing over the past few weeks.